Hey guys, Chicken Graves here. So we got a whole box. Actually, I think this is almost a whole box. This is a little over a box of Yu Hakusho cards to open up. So I did get some other starter pack things. So we got two more Yusuke's right there, or Team Urameshis, and then we got one younger Taguru. So with the starter packs, I do have two of all of them now, except for Team Urameshi. I have four. So anyway, but let's get into this. Opening these up, seeing what we get. If we get any new stuff or whatnot. So this should be 30 packs. Get all our trash in a box as well, because we don't want to leave it sitting out. So we're looking for more gens, obviously. We're looking for some other rare cards, stuff like that. So hopefully we get them. Let's see. And of course, I always like showing you guys what character cards come in here too, so that you can see what character it is, stuff like that. I'm not sure what all other stuff is in here. I know there's some tournament cards too that I need to find, or find how to get, because I need at least one. But they have those in promo cards, and I'm not sure exactly where to get them at. But on this, we got a Shorin. If you remember, this is Rando's fake little guy that he pretended to be until later on in the series. Then we have Gamma. Gamma is the first guy to fight in Jin's team that came out. And then if we just get anything cool in here, I'll pull it out and show you guys. Some of it is pretty cool. Some of it's kind of, you know. Let's see. I'm kind of splitting these up as we go, just so I don't have to worry about it later. Putting them in binders and whatnot. So we got two characters in this. We got Suzaku, which is part of the Saint Beast. One of the early episodes where they go to the underworld and all that. And a Urameshi or a Yusuke resurrected. That's kind of a different one than what the starter pack gives you. What's up, Otaku Mike? We're just opening some Yu Yu Hakusho packs. Seeing what we get and other stuff. Let's see. Right? Yeah. So we did get, I do like one of these cards that we got. These are ones that show like the teams and whatnot. This is Shinobi Disguise, but it has Jin's team on it. So you get to see kind of all the people that were in it. The red diamond is Jin. The blue or the white star kind of thing beside him or cross is Toya. Gamma is, I think, the negative sign over here by my pinky. The circle is, I believe his name is Boy. He had like a, no, he's in the center. He's the tallest member. But he's got like a sweat power, and then the Earth guy, I think, is the circle. So Then we got Recuperation, really shiny. Ooh, yeah, shiny. And then we just got a Spider Demon as another character. So we got 30 packs to open. Talk to Mike. We got another Gatsubai. So, I opened some of the starter packs for this earlier, and it seems like they're pretty close, but it's like Gatsai, and then there's two other guys that are random that they put on top of it if you want a fifth character in there in your team or whatnot. And then they also give you other stuff that goes with it that's kind of random in there, which is like the decks are a little random. So it seems like there's about 4 different decks that they have that they change between and some other stuff. Then we got Musashi, which is the one-eyed swordsman. We also got Kazamaru, which I went back to try and watch this. 50 packs altogether, and I think 10 starters. So Kazamaru, I actually looked up some old episodes the other day to watch them, to put my teams together and some of the other events together. And I didn't know that Kazamaru in the Japanese dub actually has a swastika on his forehead. So it was kind of weird seeing that and going from there. So, especially watching it and thinking he was a monk the whole time, and then finding out, he I guess got more monkanized as we went, but that he kind of started as, I guess, kind of like a Nazi. And then we got this card, which is really cool. This is where Shiro or Shorin, this guy that we already got. This is him, I guess, where it was right at the end where they do like the next time on Dragon Ball Z. They kind of did that with this, and it was Shorin getting ready for the next episode to transform. So that's pretty cool. Is it the other way around, or is it the way that it goes? Because I know, some stuff in the Catholic Church growing up, because that's where I went. That part of that stuff was you had you know you had your symbols, and there was one on one of the robes that the priest wore that was like that, but then you also had all these other ones that were kind of weird. So it all kind of depends on what angle it goes. I know one of them means like good luck or whatever um, when it's turned one way, and then I think Hitler ended up liking it and turned it the other way to do that. So we got Miyuki, which, if you know, this is a guy. One of the first things we found out. We also got Imogen, which is I guess he's half Jin. Imogen is part of the Yo-Yo guys. I don't think he actually ever fought though. And then we got this one, Kuwabara Street Fighter, which is a different variation of what Kuwabara looks like, which is pretty cool. Let me see. I have another one that's in here that we can kind of see the difference between. So these are the 2 different Kuwabaras you can get with this thing. Little different. Some of the use cases are different too. So it all just kind of comes down. With the starter sets, though, I know there's 4 teams that you can get, or 4 people you can get. And so I have 2 Tagurus, which is pretty good in case I ever wanted to do like a a team that has like another character has like a second wind or a second life or something, which is cool. But some of the other ones, I'm like, what else am I going to do with this? So this one was kind of a little pack, nothing too much in this. We got the Minotaur, which so I found out going back and watching, this was actually a different team, and you first saw him fighting the Doctor's team, Doctor Ichinose or Ichigami or Gaki. And the Minotaur was like the leader of the group and actually walked up and was like, "I haven't gotten a fight. In a fight, come at me." And they ended up just butchering him. Yeah, we got another one of these guys. That's Dr. Ichigate's team symbol, though. I think we have all of the weapon cards, maybe, but I know we don't have all the characters yet and some of the other stuff. Like I said before, there are some of the other cards that we are missing that are considered either tournament cards or something like that, and I'm not 100% sure how to get those unless I buy them off eBay or whatever, and usually at that point they're expensive as hell. This one was a little different. Everything in it except for the rare cards was different, but we got the same two monster guys in there. Dang it. Trying to make sure I get like a full play set of all this stuff in here, because I think the number for it, most card games you play, the number is up to 4. You can only have 4 of the same card. This one is you can only have 3 of the same card. So, the team with the yo-yos are Kuokai and Imogen's right there on the back. So really good, but I think one of their guys doesn't actually count because Chu is supposed to be in their team. He comes out and fights Yusuke. Yeah, we're supposed to do a video. Me and my brother, we're going to build decks and then play from there. And then we have Team Urameshi, short of Genkai or what Genkai goes through when she's wearing the mask, Genbu. We got another rare card in here, Rin Ken Yo Jutsu. I guess that's that big alcoholic bomb that Chu uses, which is pretty cool. Didn't have that one. Then we have Urashima, and Jiaki. Not too much. I know we're probably going to get more of some of the same guys on a lot of this, but let's see. We got some more event cards. If I see anything good that's an event or whatever, I'd show it to you guys too. But a lot of these are kind of generic stuff you could get with the starter deck. Got another Miyuki. And then we got another one of those cards, but we also got a Spirit Gun double. I feel like it's more common getting that than you think, but there's a Spirit Focus one that we need. And then we also got Substitute, which is where Chu got substituted in. Oh, wow. This one we got like a flood of character cards and whatnot. Let me split these up and I'll show you. We had another headbutt too. So I found out that that's pretty cool. If somebody else has it in their deck, you can do stuff with that. And then we got the Spirit Egg Beast. So we have Goku Monkey. This is one of the guys that is random that comes with the starter deck as your 5th character if you want them. Then we also got Rugby, which is just a random guy that's from the Dark World tournament. And then we got a Toya, which is really good. You know, that's the Ice Guy. And then we got a Risho, which is the leader. I feel like between him, Jin, and Toya, that they're all kind of the leaders of that group, but you never know. So this one we got some more character cards, which is really good. More character cards. Heck yeah. So we got Shishi Wakamari, Chinpon, Kibano, and then we got this shiny card for a schoolgirl uniform. I don't know how powerful a schoolgirl uniform is supposed to be, but obviously they play it off like it's pretty hefty. So we got 2 people from the same team, Yura and Shishi. We got another Kinbo or Kibano. Which we did finally get one with him wearing his helmet. There's only a couple of them where he's actually wearing the helmet. And then we got another Steaming Sphere, which is some of these teams I'm finding out there's items that you actually need to actually focus the team or the guys around because you have abilities that make them do that. And so if you don't build your deck a particular way with certain cards in it, I think you're kind of screwing yourself over, I guess, with that because some of the characters actually need certain cards given to them or a way to get to them faster to help them out and make their battles and everything actually go better. So we got another Gamma and a Kuroda, the Contract Killer. I'd almost like just to make like a single character deck with like 4 of the same character and go through and try and see what all you could do with them. Maybe do one of these without like limitations to it with the 3 card limitation or whatever. We have another Shorin. That's a good example with Shorin. There's another Gamma. With Shorin, his whole thing is trying to get his character out and then find a Rondo to use. And so if you can't do that with him, it's kind of pointless playing his character. I mean, you could still use him, but that's kind of his ability on the card that you want to try and go for from reading. This is pretty cool. We got this card, Demonic Tricks. And then we also got another Kuro Momotaro. This is a guy that has that belt with the little things on it that I was saying. he can swap between different forms. I think we have enough of the other ones, but I can only use like 3 of each. And his whole power comes from having all those forms and being able to change into them and whatnot. So we're gonna have to figure that out, because I know there was a third form that he transformed into that we just don't get or don't have. And then we got another Kuwabara and a Minotaur. So that's pretty good, getting another Kuwabara. There was a red card, though, that I saw. So this one, the guy that this is, for every like combat knives you have, you can stack them up. So you could only put 3 combat knives. Using their rules, it would be pretty cool being able to do that, and like I said, not having anything stop you from putting more than 3 cards in there. Which, I mean, we might do that for fun one time, and put like these decks go up to about 40 cards, but do that and just have fun with it. Let's see. But yeah, most of the time you just get a bunch of the same common cards. It's not like a opening Yu-Gi-Oh pack where you get like a bunch of different stuff, or a magic pack and you get a bunch of different kind of guys. There's only so many characters and so many of everything else that you can do. So we got an Imogen, and we also got another Miyuki. Fingers crossed. We're trying to find another Jin. This one looks kind of promising. We didn't get another Jin, but we did get some more good cards. We got another Toya, another Risho, and a Kazamaru. Then we got this one, Prism of 7, which is a cool event. This is where Suzuka split himself into 7 forms and had to fight against them. We also got a Keiko's Promise and a Meteor Charge. So we're getting pretty good with getting some of those cards. The Meteor Charge, I think, is my 3rd one. And Risho is getting pretty good on his stuff if I wanted to put multiple stuff in there. We got both of those guys. Oop. Losing some cards. So here we go. Here's the one that I told you of the team guys. It doesn't show one of them, which is upsetting. But this is Dr. Ichigaki's team. And then we got a Spider Demon. Yeah, I think taking off, like maybe building like a card deck or something huge, and then playing with 10 characters or so. Maybe playing the game like that. Just, doing something crazy with it, maybe after we understand how to play it better and all that stuff. So this was the guy with the 7 prism thing that we saw. This is one of the guys that's on one of the final teams. And then we got Suzuka, which is actually like his boss leader guy. His hair usually is blonde, so I don't know why on this one scene on the card they show it as blue. Starting to think we'll only get like 1 Jin per every time I buy these. Maybe he's rarer than that. I don't know. This one we got a lot of green cards. All these are green cards except for these two. We got another Kuroda, and then, like I told you guys, that steaming sphere. That's what we needed right there. I actually think they're like steaming buns, and that the guy has power in them and then eats them to transform. So here's one where we saw that guy that I was talking about, Momotaro, in his ape skin. He's got another that's a hyena, and then I think the last one is a phoenix. And we got these three characters, and we finally got another Jin. Heck yeah. And I think we're getting close to done. I think we're on the last. We don't have 10 left. It's less than that, but another Miyuki. But we're getting pretty close. We got a Jaganai from Hiei. And then we got another Gamma, an Inmaki, which I'm not 100% sure where he's from. I think he's one of the guys that's in the thing where we first see Toguro. And then we got these other two guys. And then we also got another good one that I would have needed at some point, but this is Armor of Clay. This is Shiro's kind of big thing using all his earth abilities. Another Kuroda. And then I like this one. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but this is my second one of this. This is Lucky Winner. So I don't really remember what that's from in there. We'll have to check it out, but maybe it's from the Genkai arc. We got another Shishi, but this is another one that we had, which I'm super excited about, is another Tornado Fist, one of Jin's masterclass abilities. If we can get some more of those, I'd be very happy. I think I only need one more for like an actual playable full set, but we also have this universal one that's kind of, I guess, rarish, and Fist of the Immortal Flame. If you remember that one, awesome ability in Yu Hakusho. And we got another Demon Spider, or Spider Demon, one of the two, however it's said. Let's see. And we have 6 packs left. Can we get another Tornado Fish? We're getting a lot of good stuff for other characters. Minor things that help out characters and whatnot, but we're not getting like the big heebie-jeebie stuff that makes people quake in their boots and cry. Tracer Eye, I think there's another. This is the only one I've seen for him, but I think there's probably another one that goes with that too that's more rare. And then we got This is one of Kurama's after he goes Yoko Kurama, but it's a death plant. It's all shiny. And now we are on the home stretch, guys. We got another Toya. And I just love this. We got a Minotaur. I just love this card, though. It's one of the moments that we actually see, besides when Kuwabara falls in love, that he actually kind of is a good guy starting out. I think this is where him and Yusuke become friends, but it's Kitty Love. It's a really good thing. We got another Toya and another Risho and another Kazumaru. And another Minotaur. And we did get another one of those drunken attacks, which is super good. I think we got another Prism one that I dropped on the floor. Oh no, this is another Risho. And then finally, we got a rando. So that's good. Now we'll actually be able to build a rando deck. And I really like some of this too. So I was sitting there looking at the cards the other day, and I found out that there is a lot of things. I thought it was a lot better to go with like your team. With most of it, got another headbutt through most of this, and you would be good as long as you like stayed, like you picked your team, whichever one you liked. The robot next to All Might. This is from Fallout. It's one of the giant robots that goes around, and they have you usually have either Gatling guns or rocket launchers. They'll come after you and try and kill you. Some people ask me that. Another Cabano. I don't know how we did it. We got another Risho. Goku Monkey. Another Rugby. And then we got a Genkai the Young, which is cool. Super shiny, all that other stuff. We're closing in. We got another Evil Tendencies. That's one I found out I could get part of it out of starter packs, but it depends on which starter pack we get. And then it also depends on some of the other ones that we get. We got some more red cards, and we got a Hiei the Swordsman, another different one. And we're on our last pack. Which is good. I have 2 other things to film for you guys that I actually have to film. Let's see. We got another Spirit Beast egg, which is good. We got a Hiru, which I got a bunch of these last time for some reason. We got another Suzaku, which I think Suzaku, even though he's a Spirit Beast guy, is the only Spirit Beast guy that you actually get in these packs, unless there's they're like super rare or something like that, because I haven't seen any of them. They seem like they give you enough to like actually like get into the game and play it and have different diverse stuff, but then the rare ones are like super hard to get. Then we got both of these guys again, nothing too much. And then our last one that we got is another reshow, but it's the reshow where he actually has like a title under his name, and so he's more powerful and has two abilities instead of the one. But yeah, that's what we got. So hopefully we'll be able to figure out some other stuff. Like I said, the other Spirit Saint Beast, not 100% sure where I'm going to be able to find those, because I think most of them are actually tournament based, kind of, and so I would have to go on, see if I could buy them, and hopefully they're not like expensive, because if they're more than like $10 or under $10, then I'm probably not going to get them. But there's some of those. There's some promo cards, and I found out looking at it. So you have this big list, right? I'll move all this stuff out of the way and get to one of these. So you got this big list right here, and it tells you all the stuff. And there's some of these cards that aren't on here. I got one that's called Halt that should be in here on the green. These go up to, the regular cards go up to 76 right there. And that one actually says that it's like 179. So we have that. But then there's these tournament guys that I was showing you, and the promo ones that we actually need to get right here. So that's got a bunch of the other fighters on it, events and stuff like that. And then the promo ones are down there. So we have some of the hidden cards we need to get, which I might have gotten one. I just have to look at it. We also have to get some of these tournament cards, however we do that, because I know that's where probably a bunch of the Saint Beasts are going to come from. And then we also have to get the 3 promo cards if we can find those. So, yeah, if we can find them. I know some of that stuff will help out a lot better with some of these other decks and whatnot, but we do have a lot of everything else now. Just doing a quick look over on the stuff. I don't think we have some of the other guys, which are the Shishi Wakamaru Soul Stiller, or the Toya the Ice Master. And I think that's it. Everything else on here, I believe we do have. So we're only missing a couple of things. We're missing some of the more rare ones that are up on the top, stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure we got all like the common stuff covered now. But like I said, got to find the rest of those, especially so I can have those in circulation with a theme deck or something like that. Oh, but like what I was saying earlier, so there's 6 teams that you have, or there's all these guys like you guys have been seeing for the last 40 minutes. There's all these guys like this that don't have a symbol up there on the top of their thing or whatever. And I actually like how this game goes into it, where there's cards that are better for people that don't have any team symbols. There's ones that are better for certain team symbols, all this other stuff. So that's really cool. I really like that. So you don't necessarily have to have a team when you're playing this. So anyway, though, I have 2 more videos to film for you guys. So we'll stay tuned for those to upload. And I will catch you guys later. I'm Jen Graves. Bye.